What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Do some S. Today we're back here on Iowa Plains View. Lots of channels down below in the description. I have other YouTube channels, Twitch channel where I stream this, and there are buttons just below the video you can push too. I appreciate you. How's everybody doing in live chat? Bob, Celtic Moon, Zeroed Out. How's it going? Welcome. Spider X, good to see you. Chavez, what's up, man? Pizza Hut, how's it going? Crystal, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, if you're here early, you get the 3 minutes of ads. If you get here about 5 minutes in, typically you get to skip all those. And you don't even have to watch ads coming into the channel. A lot of people go, oh man, I can't believe I have to watch so many ads. Well, I run them so that nobody has to watch them coming in. You don't get the pre-roll ads for the first, I think it's 30 minutes. It's supposed to be an hour, but it's only 30 minutes, which is silly. Run 3 minutes of ads for 30 minutes of non-ads for people coming in. Crazy. Anyway. Rex coming in with 100 bits right off the bat. Thank you so very much. Throw some hearts and plungers from Golden TP, or no, throw some plungers in chat. Sorry, for the 500. I mean the 100 bits. Bob coming in with 500 in-game bucks. I'm getting all kind of confused on what's going on here. Bob dropping me 500 in-game dollars. Appreciate you, man. Rex dropping me 100 bits. Get some plungers in chat for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Oh, I know you were talking about specifically the commercial. I just want everybody to realize that if you come in right when the stream starts, you're going to be watching 3 minutes of commercials. So, I really dislike that whole deal. I'd rather it be like YouTube. Like when you join the stream on YouTube, at least you get the option to skip. Typically, it's just a 15-second ad or a 30-second ad you can skip. I rarely get unskippable ads in my stream while I'm streaming. If you're watching it back later, you'll probably get ads. But again, it's, you know. I get ads. I don't ask for money. It's great if people help me out, but ads used to be a big source anyway. Not so much anymore, but just a short explanation for everybody there. Very drawn out short explanation. There we go. All right, now the question is, do we let this guy just go, or do we put it on courseplay and have it empty out too? I think maybe we do courseplay, and then once we get done doing all the stuff we need to do, we'll come take it. So let's go ahead and set up courseplay. I think we have a course for this guy already. Field 1. No, we got the 9-meter plow over here. Okay. So courseplay. Hello, mouse. Go. No course. There we go. Here we are. Field position. Yes, right here. Okay. Target position right there is fine. Open the module. We'll do 2 headlands. Multi-tool, no. Rows per land, 12. Yeah, all that looks good. Should be nice and easy. Really, it's a big field, but it should be nice and easy to do. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. See, easy peasy. That's all set up. That looks really nice, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and save that one too. We're gonna save it right here. Save course, active, and then we're gonna go big harvester. Boom. Okay. And that should be it. Should just be able to tell him to go. Now, where's the start point for this guy? I have no idea where the actual start point is. That's a problem. Oh, it's right here. Okay, here we go. So we're doing a sorghum. It's a contract. I need these 3 fields right here because I've already got the big one on the end. I would like to have these at some point for me to work. This would be a great field for just crops, and then have 2 and 3 right here, and then my field over there all as grass. I think that would be great. That'd be perfect. That in field 7, and I'd be set. 13 and 14 maybe, but I'd be pretty set. So I think I'd be okay with it. All right, let's get the truck over here now. We're gonna get it moving. There we go. No bales, nothing crazy, so it should be nice and easy today, really. Nice and easy today. No bales. Again, we're going to do some fertilizer spread and that kind of stuff. Does anyone know if FarmSim 19 multiplayer servers still work? I'm sure they do, yeah. As far as I know, the FSN, FarmSim Network, is still running some FarmSim 19 servers. So, I'm assuming they still work. I don't think they did away with all theirs. And they should work. So, yeah. The answer to that is yes, they should still work, as far as I know anyway. FS19 fan, how's it going? Welcome. Good to see you. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Caught a 4-pound catfish and a couple of bluegill today. Man, that sounds like a nice day right there. That sounds like a nice day. What's up, Derek? How's it going, bud? So I hope everybody had a good time over on YouTube today playing some No One Survived. That game is really, really good. I'm probably going to have to run some different settings for that game because it does not like streaming the high resolution, but I really love the way the game looks. So I think it's just eating up too much of my processor at the moment. So once it gets better optimized, it'll probably run better. But yeah, either way, I think it's really good. I'll be playing it every Thursday, so come on, come hang out. And if you're here and you don't know, I play survival, city builders, and other types of simulators on my main YouTube channel at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday night, we've been doing some multiplayer stuff at 7 p.m. Eastern. Me and Bone are starting Sons of the Forest tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So Friday night, 7 p.m. Every Friday night, find me on my main channel. Upload on Thursdays and Sundays at 8 a.m. Eastern on my Pixel Deuce Plays channel. And all of these videos, if you're wondering where you can find the rest of the Farm Sim stuff, all these get put over on the Farmer Deuce YouTube channel. So you can find the whole series over there. All right, let's go grab. I really don't have anything else to do, but I know I want to get this guy put away like I said I would. And then we'll get the fertilizer spreader out and go. Actually, we'll get the manure spreader and we'll go spread some manure. We haven't really done manure yet. And I know we're going to make a bunch of trips back and forth. That's fine. I don't care. But I at least want to get some of this put down here on field 13. That way we can knock out one step anyway. You saw Frozen District or something about House Flipper 2? Yeah, at the end of the year. Farm Flipper DLC comes out in March, Bob. It's supposed to be March. I don't know if it got delayed or not. I don't think it did, though. So Farm Flipper DLC for House Flipper comes out in March, and then House Flipper 2 comes out later this year. Definitely checking out both of those. Definitely going to be playing them both. So, looking forward to it, man. The updates that they've done for House Flipper 2 look like they're going to be really, really, really good. They're going to be great for decorating. So, I think it should wind up being a really nice game. Looking forward to the Farm Flipper DLC. That's going to be nice. Kind of combine all of our channels together in one. There, we'll have kind of a Dinkum Harvest Moon Stardew Valley type feel with the YouTube channel that we normally just do simulators on, and then we'll have the farm sim stuff with the farm flipper part of it. So it should be a lot. You know what? I need to fill this thing up, I guess. Probably need to fill this thing up. Well, that pipe sucking all this crap through it's doing pretty good, isn't it? 21,000 liters. All right, let's go. Wonder what you have to do on that? Flip a farm, if I had to guess. I don't know what all the details are for it. I just know it's there. I haven't really looked at it yet, so I'm gonna be checking that out soon. Never fails. You get on and somebody has to call me all the time, right? All the time. That's the way life works, I reckon. Never fails. But yeah, Farm Flipper DLC out in March, supposedly. I'll go look and make sure of the time, but I think that's right. So that should be a lot of fun. righty. Get a little GPS set up here. My GPS isn't working. Why not? What you doing? Is it unplugged? Really not. Hang on a minute. Hang on, let me plug this back in. Whoops, I think I unplugged the wrong one. Is my mic still working? It is. Okay, good. Whew. All right, there we go. Everybody probably lost sound for a minute. Unplugged the wrong one. Yeah, it's like all of my USB stuff is just going nuts right now. I think my motherboard may be trying to crash, which is really weird. That may be the reason everything's running so rough lately. That's so strange. Anyway, I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need. So weird though. I don't know what that was about. That's very strange. Very strange. Oh, truth dad, no, I accidentally unplugged my microphone because it's USB, and it's run next to my side panel for Farm Sim. So accidentally unplugged it. All right, there we go. Now we're pretty close to even. And I know, like I said, we're gonna have to run over there 2 or 3 times to fill this thing up. That'll be all right. Oh, I guess we probably need to unfold it, don't we? There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can't see crap, man. Is that actually working, though? It is. It's working. You just can't tell it because it's so much. It's the exact same texture. That's really strange. Imagine having to clean up an old farm, like dismantle all the old equipment, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to have us do. I don't know what's going to be on there exactly. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to see what Frozen District's got going on. What do we start with? 21,000 liters? I mean, we literally can't see crap because it's the exact same line. So hopefully we don't run out in the middle of the field. We can get to one end down to the other. And it doesn't need lime, so I'm not putting lime down. And I'm really going to have to change this title later, too, that we're going to have to change this to something else. And it looks like Jimmy made it all the way around to there before he's heading back, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, we're going to have to go back and forth quite a few times here. I might not even have enough to do this. Oh, you can see it going that way. Way down the field there, you can see the difference. But here, you just can't tell. That's super strange. It shouldn't do that, right? It should be a different texture for manure, I think. Manure needs its own texture. Oh, speaking of own texture and manure and Farm Sim, I know I'm going to run out, but we're going to go ahead and go because I think I can keep up with it. Farm Sim 23 for mobile's been announced. Comes out in May. It's a pretty crappy texture. It really is, yeah. It comes out in May. So if you play on mobile or Switch and you're looking for Farm Sim, the new Farm Sim will be out in May of this year. And it's going to offer production and stuff, I think, is what it said. So I put a post on the community server, on the community tab here on the Farm Reduce channel. And if you're watching here on Twitch, it's on the Farm Reduce channel. Or you can just go check it out. Lots of people have already covered, did actual videos on the information, that kind of stuff. I just made a post. So if you want to go read it, the link's there to Giant's website. You can go find the whole thing. But I'm pretty sure it said something about some production stuff on there as well. So that's going to be really neat. All right, so we're right there. 1, 2, 3. That should be pretty easy to find, really. In theory. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, so Farm Sim 23, that makes me think that we're going to get Farm Sim 24. And here's why I say that. they're not going to label the same game year to mobile version and PC version because it would cause too much confusion. Unless they plan on doing one version going forward but slim down for mobile. And I don't think that's going to be possible because it's much easier to make a separate game that's specifically built for mobile devices and for Switch than it is to try to port down a PC game and a console game. So I really do think we're going to get Farm Sim 24 for PC and console, and then Farm Sim 25 again for mobile and Switch players, which would be really weird. I don't know. You got tired of grabbing the wrong ones? Dude, I don't know what's going on with mine, but my computer's throwing flames right now, man. It's burning up.
That's a new follower.
Oh, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I know it's not been running the best the last couple weeks, but pretty strange indeed. You think the next mobile game would be 26? It's going to be 23. They've already announced it, though. Oh, you're saying they're going to do 3 years between? Oh. What manure pit is that? It's the one that comes with Iowa Plains View. It's just the one that comes with Iowa Plains View. I think it's a custom one built for this map. After 23, you think they're just going to go 3 years apart? I mean, that's what they did for Farm Sim 22, right? Like, we went from Farm Sim 19 to Farm Sim 22, and we went from Farm Sim 20 to Farm Sim 23. So it's like they swapped it or something. It's very strange. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 right here somewhere. Zoom out really far. I should be able to see the end of it. Oh. Oh, yep, I see it. We were actually way further back than that, huh? Nope, right there. We're right on. So yeah, 3 poles. Let's see if Jimmy is unloaded and headed back. He is. Okay, so we need to go check and make sure while we're stopped. Let's go check and make sure that this is not a full load of sorghum. It's not. All right. I think sorghum, though, I think it only holds 25,000. I think that's the problem with doing sorghums. I'm going to have to jump over and do this. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. After we get done with this, I won't worry about it as much. And again, I may get Dean to come do this, and we'll just go run grain. So, I don't know. What's up, Voltage? How's it going? Because it used to be every 2 years, right? So we had Farm Sim 17, 15, 13, 11, 9, you know, 19, and then we went to 22 because of the pandemic, I'm guessing. Instead of 21. So if they jump it to every 3 years, then every time they release, they're going to swap back and forth then, right? Because 22 would be 25. And then 23 would be 26. It used to be odd numbers.
That's a new follower.
It used to be odd numbers for PC console and then even numbers for mobile. But it looks like we've swapped. So are they going to keep that swap going? That's the question, I guess. God. Bots everywhere. Oh my God, what is this? Seriously, go away. Jesus Christ. I hate bots, man. What's up, Braymore? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Battery? How are you? What's up, Sniper? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Guess I'm getting a new map. Iowa Plainsview's great, man. It's a great map. Single player. My single player farm. We have a multiplayer farm that's the last day is tomorrow. Then we'll be switching servers, doing single farms, auctions every week, that kind of stuff. I stream that on Friday at 1 p.m. right here on Twitch. So if you'd like to come hang out, Fridays 1 p.m. Eastern. My farm will actually be open to everybody to play on as usual. Others may want to play on their own or whatever, so but my farm will be open to everybody to play on. You're not a mod on here, Bob. You like your VIP. I can only give you the VIP or the sword. You can't have both. Battery said, I'm ready. Goodies lurking? Cool. I appreciate you lurking. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. You like your VIP thing, which is fine. I'm perfectly okay with it. I don't expect everybody to be a mod everywhere. I totally understand. How much more manure did we have in here? Are we out? No, we're not out. Nowhere close. Not even close. Oh, you know what I haven't done today is I haven't checked the sell page. Woo. Oh my. That is a snazzy looking forage harvester right there, and we need one. We've already got the header for it. But I was still trying. Oh yeah. Still give it a go. Everybody should try to ban those people. I almost have enough money for it too, is the crazy part. It may still be on the sell page tomorrow. If it is, we gotta sell some milk tomorrow, so I'm not gonna make that turn, am I? No, let's go around this way then. We'll just head on around here. Play on too much Wild West Dynasty, I think. I'm looking forward to Wednesday, man. I know a lot of people are hating Wild West Dynasty, but I'm looking forward to see what the brothers got to say. Jump back in on Wild West Wednesday, 1 p.m. Easterns, maybe a little sooner on the main YouTube channel. YouTube.com/newsmess for anybody that's new. I gotta throw it out there, man. I'm trying to get to 10,000. We're like 400 away. Getting closer. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on this line, and then we'll go down, and then I'll open the map and see where we need to stop at. So. Actually, it's almost all the way at the end. He only made it to here before he had to empty. That's a lot of sorghum right there. You'll get that silver play button before you know it? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think that thing's coming no time soon. The silver play button's what, 100K? Yeah, that ain't happening no time soon. Perfect timing. Look at the steam coming off that manure, man. That's crazy detail right there. That's crazy detail. Loving Wild West Dynasty, just wish it ran better on PC. Need a new PC. No, it's not you. I promise. I mean, it might be some, but it's just not running great. Not right now, anyway. Hopefully soon, though, they get it sorted. That is some fresh manure right there, yeah. steam just flowing off of it. Yeah, man, a couple of good birthday streams today. You guys have been great. Everybody hanging out over on YouTube earlier and hanging out here. Nice to have friends to hang out with on your birthday. Always good. We're probably going to go fill up again when we get into this road because we're probably going to have just a little bit left. Bob, did you make it to the YouTube stream today? I don't remember seeing you in there. Were you? And I appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you, man. Battery, you too. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. You didn't? You just not interested, or do you have something going on? Because you should really check that game out. It looks really good, man. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and go fill up again. 4,000 is not gonna get us far, so. Yeah, I think that's one you would like, Bob. No one survived. Your birthday's a few days off mine, but I've been around. When is yours? Is it before mine or after mine? I know we have this conversation every year, but I never remember, man. I don't remember my mother's birthday, so if it wasn't for Facebook, I'd forget everybody's birthday. Before? When was your birthday? Is it the 20th? Or is it in January? I cannot remember, Battery, I swear. Sleeping, had another long night. I hear you. I hear you. No problem, buddy. I was thinking to myself, man, Bob would really enjoy this game. And I didn't remember seeing you there either, so. I think you might anyway. It's got zombies in it, but it's not like, you're not just being overrun. There are different settings for the zombies, so. Like, there's a few at about every other building I go to or something. It's not like I'm swamped all the time, which is pretty fun. The 15th, that's right. Always forget. Well, happy belated birthday, sir. Always forget. Again, I forget my mother's birthday if it wasn't for Facebook, so. All right. The old Bergman getting put to work today. Yeah, we may have to let Dean do this and us just go run grain, I think, because I think that sorghum's going to be full. Let's see how close he is to emptying out again. Not emptying out yet. He's bad close, though. Oh, he's going to empty right now. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get to find out here in a second. Nash, happy belated birthday then. February seems to be a popular month. I wonder why. Other than yours, the only birthday you remember is your son's. I remember Miss Deuce's birthday, the kid's birthday, but pretty much everybody else, I don't remember. No idea. All right, let's jump out and see how much this thing's gonna hold. Matter of fact, we'll just go ahead and let Dean start running this here. Go ahead, Dean, take off. 25. Maybe this thing holds a lot. I thought it only held like 25,000. Maybe that was the other trailer only held 25,000. Okay, that filled up. Let's go ahead and set some settings here. Let's put this guy, stop unloading, deactivated. Yeah, that's what we want. I want him to run, because when we come back, we'll just run next to him. Hello? Cruise control? I hit cruise control, just didn't do anything. You have to make your way to, find your way to New Orleans, to NOLA, New Orleans. 1 year for a bash? I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I've never really been to New Orleans. I've been through Louisiana, but I've never been to New Orleans. What is the quickest way to go here? Where's this going to? Jackson's Farm? Where's it going? Jackson's Farm. Yeah, probably this way. Probably just go around here. It holds 32,000. I think the small trailer held 25,000. I think that's what it was. Sorghum's dense, apparently. Yeah, sorghum is very dense. It's okay though. Nope, not that road, this one. Slow down around them turns. It'll get you. Yeah, this thing's only half full, and that's all the trailer will hold of sorghum. That should tell you something. Left the course or stopped. Ah, crap. You know what? That's actually not a bad thing. Because he's almost full anyway. You only put about 10,000 in here. Actually, you know what? No, hang on. Yeah, he should be right here, right? Yeah, he was starting this next row, I think. Come on, give me the... There we go. Hey. Nearest waypoint. Yeah, he was starting this run right here, I think. Tank is empty. Oh, I forgot to set that the right way, didn't I? Nearest waypoint. There we go. There's a line coming back this way that's really odd, but I think it's to hit that last... What in the world is happening right now? Wait, what are you doing? I don't know what is going on right now, but... Okay. There's a lot happening right now that is just wrong. Like, something is wrong here. Let's start him here, because I think this is what he was doing. He's making this turn. Right there. That should be right. Okay, now, let's go down to helpers. Manure heap. We'll let Dean just fill up at the manure heap there. And off he goes. Sweet. Okay. How much manure do we have left in there now? Well, that's a pain in the butt going on here. 51,000. He should have enough to finish. 51,000. I hope anyway. All right, now let's go run some grain. Man. Like sim management here. All right, off we go. Your sister had an upstairs apartment on Bourbon Street when you were in high school. Great place to watch and get trampled. Oh, yeah. Watch and not get trampled, for sure, yeah. Yeah, definitely don't want to get trampled. Especially on Bourbon Street. Is it just me or is it foggy today? In game, I mean. It looks very foggy, doesn't it? The one is 10% complete. Yeah, when we come back, we'll just run next to him the whole time and just run grain like that. It's like 2 times around the field, and he's gonna be full, or not even 2 times, halfway around the field, he's full. So I would imagine that he's gonna be full way before we get back. Hey, what do you do? What do you do? I'm only one man here. Yeah, it looks a little foggy out. All right, as always, we'll do the check just to be sure we're at the right place. Yep, there we go. Yep, full grain tank, that's what I figured. All right, 8%. That was 8%. Or 9%, whatever. There's gonna be a lot of runs back and forth over here for this field. Today is National Chili Day. Hey, I didn't know that. February 23rd is National Chili Day. I had no clue. So I told you guys yesterday, everybody gets to pick their birthday dinner in the house, right? I picked steaks and baked potatoes, so we're having steaks and baked potato tonight. I cannot wait. Super happy about that. Although, I am making chili at some point soon. If that chili isn't 3-alarm fire hot, no sense in making it. It's not. Miss Deuce does not eat spicy foods. It's definitely not. And I don't eat spicy food. Spicy food that's that hot either. So I like spicy food, but not like that. That seems a bit much. How's it going, True? Hope you're doing well today, buddy. Bumping into everything today, it looks like. And he's not going to stop while unloading, so we're going to go ahead and drop the cruise control down here to 6. That's one reason I came around that way, is I knew we could just come up this side of the field. He was probably here. Look how far he made it. He didn't make it all the way down. He almost made the turn complete here. All right, let's go, Jimmy. There we go. This is us for the rest of the day here. Just riding alongside Jimmy. Oh crap, don't run him over. Dang. I was trying to do something there, and I screwed all that up big time. I screwed that up big time. All right, I'll see if I can piece something together that later. And we are almost full already, which is, again, why I said I wanted to run next to him. So this works out pretty well, I think. We're just going to be running constantly back and forth. Next Friday, Crystal. So we'll kick it off on the next Farm Sim Friday, after tomorrow.
That's a new follower.
Country Farms UK, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Ah, we ran out of manure. That's sad times right there. Sad times. Jeffrey, what's up? You keep missing me playing Wild West Dynasty? Every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Maybe even a little sooner, 12:45 p.m. Eastern. Every week. Every YouTube stream, Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, or right around that time anyway. All right, we are full. Pick the cruise control back up and take off. You had reminders turned on and missed it? I believe it. YouTube doesn't like sending out notifications, apparently. Yep, next Friday, Crystal. So it'll be up till Sunday night, and then I'll pull it down, and I'll probably spend Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday working on it and finalizing it. And getting all the info and stuff out. I'll try to have all the info and stuff out by Wednesday. But we do know for sure that we're all gonna have equal-sized farms thereabouts. And every Friday we're gonna wheel spin some auction land auctions. That way it's there's no bias. It's just land that gets picked by the wheel every Friday. And then you'll have 2 or 3 days to bid on it, and then we'll give it away in Discord and announce the winners on that next Friday for people that may not be paying attention to it in Discord. We'll announce the winners the next Friday and spin again. Yep, Jeffrey, it's no surprise that YouTube doesn't send you notifications. And I'll probably do what we did the last time. We'll all start with nothing and no loan, and then like $100,000 or something, or maybe $200,000. We'll start with some land. It may not be small land. It may be 10 acres or so. It depends on what I can get even across the fields for everybody. We'll start with whatever amount, and then whatever amount of money, and no loan. That way you don't have a loan, and if you want more stuff, you take out a loan, you buy more stuff right away, or you use the money you got and kind of go small to start with. It's up to you. But yeah, I figure we'll do it that way. That'll probably be easy enough to stick to, and then everybody should be okay with that, hopefully. Hopefully everybody's okay with it anyway. I don't know. I just like to make it interesting when we do the multiplayer stuff. It's usually fun, so. Have I picked a map for sure? Not 100% yet, no. I'm leaning toward Eastern North Carolina, though. Nice, Bob. Steak and baked potatoes. Heck yeah, man. It's hard to go wrong with. So I wouldn't cook this steak for anybody else. And not because it's not good meat. It is. But it's because we freeze it. And I wouldn't cook somebody else frozen steak. I don't mind eating it, but I wouldn't cook somebody else frozen steak. I'd go buy fresh steak, but yeah. I would invite you over, Bob, but by the time you got here, it'd probably be bad anyway. So, or gone. Probably gonna be gone more than likely. But yeah, I wouldn't feed nobody frozen steak. We do it because we buy them when they're on sale. This is gonna sound crazy. Top sirloin for $3.99 a pound. So we're paying $7-8 for steak, for 2 pounds of steak. We get 3 or 4 of them at a time, and then freeze a couple and eat a couple. So What's up, Jacob? How's it going? Welcome. Yep, I'm thinking Eastern North Carolina because there's a lot of land on there that's similar size that I can use to start everybody out on. So it just seems like it fits pretty well. Overstuffed omelets. You name the filling with toast and hash browns. So for the last couple of days, I've been doing just fried eggs in olive oil for breakfast. I had some chips and salsa today for lunch, and that's it. That's all I've had today. Your ex swore the cheaper the better. Did she ever eat Waffle House steak? Because I promise you that's not true. I promise you that's not true. Mushrooms and onion stuffed omelets? Dude, yeah. I'm in. I'm in for that. That sounds good. I think I might make me a French omelet in the morning. I guess I'd probably eat me some oatmeal. Save the eggs. Although, since the price of eggs has come back down a little bit around here, it's been kind of nice. I can eat eggs a couple times a week again. But yeah, mushroom. So, Bob, I'll take onions and bell peppers and garlic. And dice them up and throw them in there, and then about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes after that's cooking, I'll throw the mushrooms in with it, and then I'll pull that out and put the egg in. And I don't even do an omelet. I literally put that down, or the egg down for the bed, and then pour the onions and stuff on top of it. So I guess it's more of an open-faced omelet, but. And if I do fried eggs, put the fried eggs on top of that stuff. It always turns out really good, though. I like it. Oh, Sunday we did Sunrise Burgers. That was really good. I may have said that Monday, but yeah, we did Sunrise Burgers, bacon and egg, fried egg on a hamburger. Pretty dang good. I'm curious to see how full Jimmy is here, but he's about to do a weird turn. Oh, he's pretty full. Yeah, we're just going to be running back and forth today, guys. We're not going to have time to do anything else. Okay, then. This is going to work out pretty well. At least the title lines up. We probably need to go, while he's making up his mind where he's going, let's go stop. You got almost all of it. Man, I hate to bring the fertilizer spreader over for this. We may just wait till tomorrow and then come back and finish this last line here. Because we'll have enough manure in there, hopefully, to finish this last line tomorrow. So, you scramble the eggs, toss in chopped onions, mushrooms, and peppers. Scramble again. Then add all the meats and cheese and done. Nice. That sounds good, man. That's like a cowboy omelet. You've never heard of a Sunrise Burger, Bob? Oh man, they're great, dude. Yeah, you fry the egg and leave that yolk a little bit runny, bite into it. Man, it's so good. But I like eggs. I like eggs a lot. So it could just be me, but I really like Sunrise Burgers. I think they're really good if it's done right. This thing could probably use a repair. Don't want to spend any more money right now. We're going to be using it one more time until next spring, so. You can't do runny yolks? That's a Sunrise Burger. You leave it a little bit runny. You do either an over easy or a sunny side up. Slap it right on there. I did sunny side up and I just slow cooked them. And I got these little cooking rings I drop them in so that they're perfectly round with the bun. Pizza said, you know, I'm a pretty picky eater, but that sounds pretty good. It is. It's really good. If you like eggs at all, you would like a Sunrise Burger, especially if you do bacon with it. If you do bacon with it, it's just good, yeah. Should do an omelet burger. I've thought about it. Use some hamburger meat, cheese. I don't do ketchup and stuff on eggs. I'm not that terrible of a person. Oh, Jimmy was coming to empty out down here. Well, that's probably not good, is it? Oh, no, he's not. He's running that weird line. Okay, hang on. Let's get around here then. He's running this weird line. We'll run through the crops this once. Because I have to. 'Cause he's going to be full if I don't. What in the world is happening there? There we go. And he should turn around and come back down this row, I think. Hopefully he will, anyway. An omelet burger sounds good. Is that what you do? You make the hamburger, but you do it omelet style inside the egg, right? Making me hungry, man. I know. All we ever talk about is food on this stream. It's like food podcast with Deuce and Mess and some farming noises in the background. That's all this ever is. Well, not all, but most of the time that's what we end up with. No matter what the topic was, we end on food most of the time. Toss all your burger toppings on the omelet and then combine? I mean, yeah, tomato and everything else. Yeah, you'd have to. It sounds pretty good, actually. Oh, let's get out of Jimmy's way now. We'll see where he's going, and then we'll catch back up with him. I really want to buy these two fields right here. I need some more contracts to come up. That looks like canola right there. Is that canola? Almost ready to harvest. That is canola. Yeah, we may take contract 2 when it comes up, too. Because I want to buy these 3 fields. Crops in this field, soybeans just for money, and then grass in these 3, and I'll never have to worry about it again, I don't think. And then we can do like oats in these 2 once we buy those. And that'll be it. Field 7 is going to be just barns and other stuff. This may move down to Field 7. I'm not sure yet. I don't know how much it costs me to move it. But honestly, I don't know how much longer we're going to be on here. And I don't mean that as in the series is ending soon. I mean, we may still be playing this series when freaking the next farm sim comes out. I don't know at this point. I hope we can start making some of our own money now that we got a field and we can start making some crops to sell. Soybeans are getting planted in that field. I know that. Field 13. It's taken us a long time to get here, but I'm happy with the progression we're starting to make. It's just gonna take us a long time to get to where I want to be, I think. I need 1 field of just crops to sell, and then like soybeans just for the money, and then I need 1 field with something with straw, like field 13 and 14 would be good for that. And then all these fields over here can be grass and chaff, because at some point I want to do chaff. That's what field 7 could be. It could be where the bunkers are for chaff. That'd be good, I think. Have the cow barns and have chaff over there in the bunkers. We just have to run it back and forth to the CMR mixer. But honestly, I think that'd be okay too. How long did the sugar plant, the South American sugar cane go for? I don't even remember, honestly. Anybody remember how many episodes that was? I think it was close to 50. I mean, we're on 80 on this one, so. Yeah, I think it was close to 50, 60 maybe. I don't remember. We better take off again. Yeah, I don't really remember, honestly. I would say corn chaff, but you have to plow every time. We got a pretty decent sized plow. And really, I wouldn't have to plant it every year, I don't think. I think I'd get enough corn chaff off of the field that it'd be fine. We could just do grass.
That's a new follower.
Billy 77013, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome. Yeah, I think we could just do grass and do chaff, or do grass and put it in the silage bunkers would be fine too. But we'd have to have a way to pick it up. We could get. I've already got the corn chaff header. Is the problem though, Bob? I could sell it, and we could get the grass mower header or whatever. You get a lot of chaff out of it though, yeah. So I don't know if I'd have to. If I did like field 1 in chaff, I probably wouldn't have to do it more than once every 2 years or so. It was a lot of painful episodes. It was painful, that's for sure. It took a lot. It took a lot. I'm not even real sure why I enjoyed that as much as I did for as long as I did. I know I got burnt out a lot faster than I'm not even thinking about stopping this one. So I mean, that one, like by episode like 40, I'm like, all right, this is getting old. Like I had a plan, I didn't get there though. What's up, HP? How's it going? So I may do, it would take a lot to do it and a lot of space to download, but if I can find me another, like several terabyte external hard drive, I may download all these and do one single time lapse of the entire series. If we get to like 300, 500 episodes or something crazy, which I don't think we're gonna get that far. I think we'll be around 250. The way things are starting to go. So
that's a new follower.
I'm doing good. I appreciate you. I appreciate that follow too, HP. Much appreciated. The settings? I mean, the settings were pretty open. I mean, it was just a sugar farm though. That's all it was. So it was sugar beets and sugar cane every day. I'm running way harder settings this time around. So I mean, you know, like I used auto load trailers and everything else. I think it's just because all I did was sugar cane. Here I'm doing crops. I got cows. Cows are my main focus. We're doing a lot of grass work. We got some crop work going on. We're taking contracts. Like, we got Ray down at the store. You know, like there's a lot going on. It was the map. It was definitely the map. Yeah. It wasn't really like if I'd have done something different, I think the map would have been great because I loved Estancia La Pacha. It was a great map. Kill Aid game, I'm doing well. Hope you are. Appreciate you asking. Pizza Hut said, if you go real, I go Rilla. That's a line that people have used, but I heard it used in a song called Gumbo. So there is, Bob, yep. I've chosen not to pick those up though. There's one laying outside the house. There's one laying over by the washer, pressure washer. Yeah, I've seen them laying around. I just don't pick them up. To me, that'd be like cheating money into the game. It's like cheating, man. Now, my next series, my next single player, we're going to take a break from all this hardcore stuff, and I'll probably end up doing that. But honestly, man, I think when it gets too easy, I just get bored. I think that's the biggest issue. What happened? What is going on? There you go. What's wrong with you, Jimmy? I was in range. What in the world?
6 months. Lisa.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on now.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outlet.
Battery gifting out 10 community subs.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outlet.
Roberts, braided beard, fire by trial.
Come back.
Dark Sun. Sleigh claps.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Bezano. Gotrex. Angela Castle. James.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Pure Max. Thank you, Battery, for the 10 gifted community subs.
Welcome back.
And to all the folks that got the subs, enjoy those emotes. And throw some hearts and plungers and gold TP in chat for Battery H. Heck yeah. Thank you, man. 10 community gifted subs.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. I appreciate the birthday wishes. I appreciate the 10 community gifted subs. Heck yeah. Yeah. I hope everybody gets some use out of them crappy emotes you got. You can use them right now. Those some hearts and plungers, gold TP and chat for Battery H. Thank you, dude. Heck yeah, man. Not at all expected, but very appreciated. Very much appreciated. We are... How far along on this field are we? 29%. We might not even get done with this field today. Holy crap, man. We might have to pick this up on Monday. Big field. Yeah, I appreciate you, Battery. Getting us ever closer to that goal right there. Appreciate it. I didn't realize that was up there, honestly. I just realized I said I wasn't going to put those up on this series, but how long is it? Has that been there since last Friday? Has that been there every day this week? The follow and sub goal? I bet it has. Whatever. It's at the bottom. Nobody notices. Nobody noticed. It's fine. Alright, we're almost full. Be able to make another run. It has been? Holy crap, man. I knew I forgot something. I try to keep up with everything, I swear. It just doesn't always work. I've only got a few things going on, you know. Oh, come on now. Yet this So this harvester's running at like 5 3/4 miles an hour. 6 is too much, 5 is too slow. Oh, maxed out. Off we go. A few million things. Yeah. Yeah. And again, a big thank you to the community. The gold medal for 2022 fundraising arrived yesterday. Thanks to people like you for helping the kids. Dude, yeah, man. I should have mentioned that right away, too. You shouldn't even have to say anything, but I'm glad you got your gold medal in, and I'm glad you did really well last year fundraising for Extra Life for Kids. Battery streams for Extra Life for Kids. I don't want to assume anything, but I think it's every stream. So if you ever want to watch somebody and support a good cause at the same time, go hang out with Battery, drop some bits and some gifted subs and subs over there. Donate directly to the charity if you want to. Go hang out with Battery, man. Raising money for Extra Life for Kids every stream. There you go. Great cause for sure. And you click on his name right there and hit follow right from here. Jeffrey, I said that to mods only a long time ago because people were like spamming the shout out for people that didn't even stream on Twitch anymore. But if True is here and True would like to drop a shout out for Battery, I am more than okay with that, of course. Or I can tab out in just a second when we start unloading and do it. Raising money, 1 minute of bad gameplay after another. Yeah, I know, Jeffrey. I know. I just wanted to point that out for everybody else that may not know. I figured you did. And the reason why. I don't like doing things without giving you guys a reason. I mean, without people here, what do I have? You know, I'm just sitting around playing Farm Sim with nobody here, so. There we go. Thanks, Junior. Appreciate you, buddy. I didn't even know you was here. Junior over here lurking, man. Like a creeper in Minecraft. You never see him coming. There you go. There's Battery's Twitch link. Click on it. Go give him a follow. Go hang out with him. Sunrise Simulation. Grab you a cup of coffee and go help raise some money. Yeah, this is working out pretty well. By the time we get back, we're literally making like one run and then we're coming back down here, so. You heard me yesterday giving someone a heck up for randomly coming to your stream and saying, come check out my stream? Yeah, I don't even remember what that was about, honestly. Like, literally, after I've said my piece, I forget about it, man. Like, it ain't no sense in holding on to it, but it's just, you know, it's like, man, you put so much work into stuff, you know? And then somebody comes along and like, and they don't say a word, they just jump in and go, hey, I stream too, go check my channel out. You know, it's like, I mean, that's great, but I've never even seen your name in chat. It literally says new chat, and that's the first thing you post is go check my channel out. You know, it's just frustrating. Most streamers are not going to like that. So, I mean, and most viewers are not going to support that either. I mean, if you've been around a long time and you make content, then you should have told me a long time ago. I got a Discord channel where you can post your videos and post your live streams. I'm all for it. But, you know, somebody I've never seen their name before jumps in and they're like, hey, check out my stream. You know, it's like, why? I don't know anything about you. Like, I have no idea. But yeah, Jeffrey, I'll do it too, man. I'm laying into people right now that ain't even here, not even doing it. I'm laying into them. What's up, King? How's it going? Yeah. I mean, if it's in the topic, that's fine. Yeah, absolutely, Jeffrey. And I think that's just it. You know, it's like, because there's no context. You know, it's like, well, I mean, that's just blatant self-advertising. So, you know, it's like, but like if I'm sitting there talking about Let's Plays and I go, yeah, man, there was this one guy, I can't remember who it was, and then somebody goes, oh, it was Virtual Farmer, and then somebody else goes, oh yeah, Clutch did a similar thing, you know? Okay, all that's good, it's in topic, it's in conversation. So, yeah, man, absolutely. Every day, 4:15-ish p.m. Eastern, for a couple hours. Twitch stream's going really good. The YouTube stream went really good today too. We had we played some No One Survived, new zombie post-apocalyptic simulator survival game type deal. Really fun. I like it. I like the crafting and stuff in it. It's very clever. A very clever game, I guess I would say. I don't really know how else to describe it other than it's good and it's very clever. And I'm barely scratching the surface of it too, so that went really well. Oh yeah, man, like, DJ Goham hopped in one night when we still did night streams, and, you know, of course, when people jump in, like, if somebody raids the channel, of course, you give, you know, it's just customary to give them the shout out. But, like, DJ just jumped in and was just hanging out, you know, and I was like, guys, if you don't know who DJ Goham is, do yourself a favor and go watch him, and he, you know, he made the comment, he's like, man, I'm not here for all that, you know, which is, that's typically my go-to comment is I'm not here for shout-outs. I'm just here hanging out, you know? And more than respectful, very humble, of course, which is why I told everybody to go follow him on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube, whatever. But most people watching Farm Sim know who DJ Goham is, though. You know? And he's very humble. Like, he wasn't like that at all. He was like, man, I'm not here for that. I'm just watching and hanging out. So I shouldn't have even done it because I know how uncomfortable it makes me. You know, like, and I try not to do that unless it's like a raid or something, you know, then you give them the shout out and, you know, you say you appreciate it and go follow their other channels as well, stuff like that. Like, I try not to call people out because it is kind of uncomfortable, man. It really is. I mean, he's much bigger than I am, but still, it's kind of uncomfortable. Like, cause I'm just there watching and chatting with everybody, you know, I'm nobody, you know. I'm just another guy playing Farm Sim. Which again, Bob remembers. Yeah, Bob, you remember, man. He was very humble about it. Oh no, saying hi is different, Jeffrey. I mean, like, giving me a shout out just because I'm another streamer, you know, in somebody else's stream when the streamer themselves, if the streamer themselves does it, I guess it's fine. But like, I dropped into FTG, Full Tilt Gaming's chat one night, and I was just hanging out and talking, and somebody was like, and this was very early on, this was before I started streaming on Twitch even, I think, and somebody was like, man, I really like your Gold Rush, you know, series or whatever, and I was like, man, I appreciate that, but I'm just here watching FTG, you know. I was like, I'm just trying to watch and hang out, so. Like, I didn't want to sound like upset about it because I wasn't mad about it by any means. It's just kind of weird, you know. That was the first time it ever happened too, and I had like 125 subscribers on YouTube, I think, at the time, and I did a couple of live streams a week. It was nothing like now, you know. Like, it was very weird. So anytime I've done it, I've tried to go back and put myself back in that situation and go, yeah, that was very weird. You know, like, because it's uncomfortable sometimes. Sometimes streamers just want to be people and hang out and watch, you know. You're someone who is part of my Farm Sim community family? Yeah, man, and the Farm Sim community is fantastic. And I don't mean our community. I mean the Farm Sim community as a whole is just great, dude. Everybody's supporting each other when they can and that kind of stuff, you know. And even if somebody has some negative thoughts, most of the time they keep it to themselves and make the positive comments instead, you know. Like, it's usually pretty good. It's definitely not something that I've ever, I've never had any regrets about being part of the Farm Sim community, you know, like, never. It's always been a positive thing every time. So I think the one good thing about doing this ourselves and running grain is we can keep this harvester running the entire time, where normally you'd have to stop and go empty out and then, you know, have to wait on the truck to get back to go empty out sometimes or whatever. We can keep this thing running the entire time, and I think that's making up a lot of time here. We may actually get done with this field. I know I'm jumping from like one thing to the next, but it's true. It's true. All right, off we go. Back down to Johnson's place. Jackson's place. But yeah, Jeffrey, saying hi is totally different than, you know, me jumping in and the streamer, you know, may know who I am, may not know who I am. Either way, then somebody in the chat going, "Hey man, I love your streams," you know, and it's like, yeah, you know, I appreciate it, but I'm here supporting this streamer too, you know, like that's all I'm doing. It's flattering, but it's uncomfortable. But I can't tell people not to do it. You know, I try to be as polite as possible if it does happen, which it doesn't happen very often. So, again, I'm not DJ Goham. I'm not Virtual Farmer, you know. I'm not Clutch Simulations, you know. It's like I'm nobody in the farm sim world. So I've thought about this too. This is, I don't know why this popped back in I guess because my wheel just shifted on me. You guys know I got the broken clamp, right? Right now I've got a stack of Post-it notes in the clamp to let it tighten up just enough to hold it still. So I've been thinking about this. You know how they make the wheel pedal and shifter holders? I've been thinking about getting one of those instead of paying $40 for 2 clamps for the wheel itself. And just permanently mounting that bad boy. I've got room next to me. I'll just shift it over out of the way, and then when I'm ready to use it in the afternoons, I just drag it over here in front of me. That seems reasonable. Does anybody else have one of those wheel stands, like the cheap, like the $90 ones, right? Not like the $400 ones. Because I've got a chair. I'm good with that. But does anybody have one of those? Is it worth doing? It's not going to be one of the big ones like FTG. FTG's got like the full cage and the 340-inch TVs, you know, like he's got the huge setup. It's gonna be nothing like that. It's just literally just the stand for the wheel pedals and shifter. Are they worth getting? If anybody has any idea. So when I stream this 5 days a week, you know, it'd be nice to have something permanently mounted. I don't have to move stuff around. I can literally just unplug the whole system when I'm not using it. But you're not going to carry on a conversation with me? Oh, well, thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. Not even wanting to talk to me, huh? I don't mean that people bother me when they say, hey. I mean, it's just kind of weird when people call me out, you know? It's like, oh, man, you're a great streamer. It's not a negative thing. And I'll gladly carry on a conversation if I'm actually sitting there. Most of the time, I'll pull something up and I say, hey, and then I'm working on 1,000 other things or whatever. But, yeah, I don't want you to talk to me if you see me in another stream. God, man, that makes me sound stuck up. I just mean it's weird when somebody, you know, like if the content creator themselves didn't go, oh man, yeah, you're a streamer too, I've seen your stuff, you know, and then somebody goes, yeah, I like your streams. That's all good too. It's when somebody in chat like calls you out, you know. It's just a weird feeling. It's not a negative thing in any way. It's just a weird feeling. It's kind of weird. I don't even know how to describe it. I said uncomfortable, but that may be the wrong word. It's just strange, I guess. I'm just a dude playing farm sim, you know. Just remember, dudes, people do things because they like it. I know, and that's what makes it weird. So uncomfortable is probably the wrong word. It's just odd. Like I don't see myself as some big popular streamer. Like I see Virtual Farmer or Clutch or DJ Goham or Daggerwin or Frithgar or any of those guys, you know, like. Those guys are big content creators. I'm just a dude. Yep, no problem, King Forza, no problem. You only use the wheel for Forza? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It makes total sense. It's a bit clunky, but it works well enough for Xbox play. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to do anything except be stable enough that when I'm turning, it's stable. You know, that's all it's got to do. And I've got, like I said, I've got space next to me. I can just slide it over against my other desk and leave it there, or the other side of my desk and leave it there. So, especially if I get, so the one I'm looking at's got one side for the shifter, like the extension arm for the shifter. If I can get two of those and mount my side panel to the other side, I will be in really good shape. Or I can just mount the side panel because I don't use the shifter that often anyway. So I mean, like, I think that'd be a great addition to the setup. It would streamline stuff for me, and I don't have to worry about broken clamps anymore because I just bolt it to the thing. So, super convenient. Move it if you want. See, that sounds good. That sounds good, yeah. Because I stream on YouTube during the day, right? And then on Friday night. And I don't use the wheel or anything most of the time unless I'm doing something with the wheel, which, you know, we did some snow runner a couple weeks ago. That was fun, and I may do more of that if I can streamline this setup. But I will either build me a holder for extra stuff like keyboard, Stream Deck, or I'll buy another one. But yeah, I would like to have something that simplifies everything, because I've got cables running all over the place right now. It's a mess every single day. Oh, whoa, that was weird. It glitched and slung us around there. That was strange. But yeah, Jeffrey, I know, man, and I appreciate it too. And again, maybe that was the wrong phrasing. It's just weird to me because I don't see myself as somebody that's recognizable. You know, I guess that's probably the best way to say it. Getting a little weird there, trying to get the cruise set. Let him start at the back and work his way to the front, I guess. 5 3/4 miles an hour every time. Bolt it to a board and then spring clamp it down. I mean, that's probably the easiest way to go, Bob. But then again, like I said, I can have all of my cables running the same direction if I have an actual wheel stand, pedal stand, and all that. It would make it so much easier, honestly. I'd have one loom of cables because right now my power for my wheel is going one way. My pedals go under my desk, so I'm constantly hitting the cable going to the pedal. My shifter cable runs back over to the right side. My side panel is over past my shifter and it's going off somewhere else too. Like it's just a lot of cables running around. It's just a lot, you know? I like easy. Bob. Oh. So battery, you've got one too, but it's a bit clunky. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Is it stable though, you know? Like that's my question. You have the cheap one, because that's what I'm looking. I'm looking like the cheap one that's just the wheel stand with the shifter holder and the pedals. I'm looking at one of those. So like, you should use a second monitor off to the side where you place your wheel. I mean, I would love to, but I don't think my graphics card will run it. These two ultra wide screens I've got, man, it's pretty tough on the graphics card anyway. Like, I love having these two ultra wides because I don't ever have to tab out to move stuff after I get it where I want it. It's just, it's all, I can see everything I need to see all the time. So it's great, but I don't think I can run another one. I don't think my system will handle it. Miss Deuce even mentioned that too. She was like, you need to just put a setup off to the side with another monitor and stuff, because I've got another monitor back here somewhere, and that'd be awesome to do. I think it would be worth it too. It would simplify everything. I wouldn't have to move a thing. Literally just unplug my wheel because your pedal and your shifter plugs into that, Just unplug my wheel and my side panel during the day and then plug it back in the afternoons or whatever. Because I've got a little switch that I turn it on and off with anyway. So it'd definitely be a great addition. I just don't think the system will do it. Use a video splitter to select only that monitor. I thought about that too. Having it set up to where I've got an HDMI or a display splitter in my case because I don't have HDMI anymore. Having a display port splitter and literally just boop, flip it over to those two monitors because I'd have to have two because I'd still need to see my chat and my OBS and all that stuff. Well, I guess, I mean, really, yeah, I'd still have to have two. I could put them on, well, no, because I'd be switching monitors. I'd switch from these two to those two. So, yeah, I'd have to have switchers. And I'd have to have two monitors. Or maybe I could leave it on my vertical monitor and just switch from my main screen here over to that one. That might work. Just have a single monitor. I'd just be looking really far over to read chat, which I guess that would probably be okay, though. I don't know. I don't know. Soon I'm going to be rearranging the office after we figure out what top we're using for that standing desk setup. And I'm definitely doing something once we get that done because I'm not going to have anywhere to mount this stuff on my standing desk. So, and I don't want it mounted to the standing desk anyway. But I definitely want to start using the standing desk. I sit in my chair way too much. So, I do my exercise and stuff in the morning, but the rest of the day I'm in my chair until I cook dinner that night. So. And again, if you're able to, you should be getting up and moving around as much as possible. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you that statistics show that if you're able to get up and move around, you should be getting up and moving around quite a bit. You shouldn't be sitting down for 8 or 10 hours a day. Every day. 7 days a week. It depends on the foot placement. If the pedals go over the back foot, it's fairly stable. What do you mean over the back foot? Well, Bob, that's the reason I said if you're able. And I know you probably do as much as you can, but I mean, geez, man, like I'm not expecting you to get up and go run a marathon or anything. Let's just say I wouldn't bet on you if you did. No, I know, man. I know that not everybody's able to get up and move around every couple hours, but you should. You definitely should. Yeah, I maybe should have True, because this MSI I've got, man, it's the 32-inch ultra-wide Artemis curved monitor, and I can promise you, after having a curved monitor, I will never go back to having a flat screen that I primarily look at. The other one I've got is a Samsung 32-inch ultra-wide flat screen that's turned vertical, and it's got my Discord and my mixer, or my sound software on it, and then my Twitch playback, and then my music, and it's all vertical, and it works perfect for that. But my chat and my OBS and everything with my game are on my main screen right now, so, and it works great. But I will never go back to not having a curved screen. Never. It's so much easier on my eyes. I don't get headaches anymore. Like, I'm not having to like strain to look across, you know, to something else. It's just in my field of view, man. It's great. If I did go backwards, I'd probably go with 3 27-inch monitors instead of 2 big monitors. And that wouldn't bother me either, because I'd still set them up in like a curved fashion, of course. But yeah, I'd go with 327s if I wanted anything different. But yeah, I mean, it's weird when you start redoing stuff because you end up spending money you don't know you need to spend, and it gets kind of weird because I mean, like, I have to really plan out, you know, where the money is going before I start buying stuff or changing things. So I think I did, Bob. There's a picture in Discord somewhere of my setup after I got it changed around when everything was actually cleaned off and the cable management was right. Right now it's a train wreck, but I'm pretty sure there's a picture in Discord somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but. You just use 127-inch above the one I have like Discord on when I got Discord. Yeah, I mean it's great to have the extra stuff, and I love the vertical 32-inch ultra wide because it's perfect for what it does. You know, it's like having two 27-inch monitors stacked on top of each other, but it's just one screen. Everything goes on there. It's great. It's perfect. But this MSI Artemis curved screen, man, uses a lot of resource. It uses a lot of resource. So I would have to have a switcher to turn this one off and turn another one on, for sure. And I've actually tried to get Ms. Deuce to take this one and let me get 227s to replace it, but I don't know if it'd be any better running one 32-inch ultra wide and 227s. It'd probably be just as hard on it. So. See, I've got some kind of USB thing going on, man. Like, I think I've got too much USB stuff plugged in. I got the wheel pedal, shifter, side panel, and then my camera, my keyboard, my mouse. I think I've just got too much stuff plugged in at one time. The Elgato face cam is great. I like the way it looks, but when I've got all this extra stuff plugged in, it does not like to work, and that seems to be a known thing. I've been on Reddit trying to find a solution for my camera freezing and cutting in and out and stuff, and the one thing, of course, was make sure it's updated, the firmware. The second thing was if you have a lot of USB stuff plugged in, try to unplug the unnecessary stuff because it doesn't agree with it, and that seemed to work so far. So the last Talking Tuesday we did, I couldn't get it working, and then I found that the next day and got it fixed. But I looked for options to get that working that day and couldn't figure it out. Get a cheap PC to use for streaming. I mean, I would love to have a 2-PC setup, but I don't think I need it. I just got to get my settings right. Like the dual stream PC setup is actually going away, man. A lot of people are just going to single setups. But I know that I could do a lot better quality if I had a dual PC setup. I could set the processor on that sucker to stream at like the best possible settings I could get, and it would work. So, like, I could definitely do better quality if I did that, for sure. But at this point, man, this PC is 4 years old this year. Most of it's 4 years old this year, I think. So I mean, at this point, it would probably be in my best interest to reach out to Meta PCs again and go, hey, I need a partnership with a PC company, man. I'm not big enough for them, though, I don't think. They do have some smaller partners, but not quite my size small. They got people that average, 150 people on Twitch, or they have, 40, 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think I'm just a little bit out of their range, but I would love to have a Meta PC for my main computer and then just use this one to stream with. I think that would work really well. But yeah, I'm to the point now, True, that I think if I did do that, and I did do a second PC for streaming, I would literally just get a new PC and use this for the streaming PC. Like, I'm thinking to that point. Because the streaming PC really doesn't even have to, it doesn't have to have anything great in it as far as graphics card goes, and I've got an old graphics card laying over here. And I could upgrade the processor motherboard and then try to slim down the amount of hard drives I've got right now, because I've got 4. I got 2 solid states, an HHD, and then an MV. So I need to try to cut some of that down again. But my problem is I'm lazy, and that takes a lot of effort to consolidate and to move stuff around. And then I've got to buy like a single 2, 3, 4 terabyte solid state drive to replace the 2 other ones I've got. I got to reinstall Windows, and then It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Again, I'm lazy. I think that's the biggest problem. You have the most funky setup. Your main's a 48-inch, and on the right's a 32-inch, and you've got your Discord on a 24-inch. I don't think so, Bob. I think there's probably a lot of people that have something similar to that, if you want the truth. I think there's a lot of people that do something similar to that. And it does not. I feel like all we're gonna do is drive this truck. I mean, it's almost, what is it, 5 o'clock now? Yeah, all we're doing is driving this truck back and forth. But look how much of the field's done, though. Right? I mean, there's not a whole lot left here. We are 57% done. Look at that. That's pretty good. If it was Jimmy and John over here working, they wouldn't be near this far along yet, so. Targets, you get 227-inch 1080s. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really want, man. Like, I don't have to play in 4K or anything. It'd be great to be able to stream in 4K, but you can't stream in 4K on Twitch anyway. But I could on YouTube. If I had a 2PC setup, I could definitely stream in 4K. But a 2PC setup with Wavelink with my audio software would get really weird, I think. I wouldn't really know how to use it that way. I would have to figure out how to do it with a 2PC. I'm sure it works. I'm sure people do it, but I'd have to really figure that out. Because Discord and OBS would be on the secondary PC, so my mic would be on the secondary PC, of course. So I guess that would work. Yeah, I guess that would work. You just put everything over to the second PC and then literally just play the game and then port it over to the second PC. $55, $32, and $27 for Bud. Yeah, see, there you go. Dude, until I got these monitors, I had a 23, and then a 24.5, and then a 19. That's what I used to have for my setup. So, until I got these two monitors. And none of them were the same resolution. One of them was like the 1790 by 1024 or whatever. One of them was a 1920 1080. And then one of them was a 720p. So I mean, like, that was up until I got these two monitors in 2020. That's what I used. It was a weird setup, dude. It was a very weird setup. My biggest monitor was a 24.5, and it was my secondary monitor because it was that weird 1790 by 1024 or whatever. You have another monitor, but no more room to plug it into the computer? I don't think you need another one, though. I don't know if you need another one, Bob. Sounds like you're pretty set. How many runs is this we made over? Is this 5? About to see whatever percent we're done. 59%. That's number 6. 60% done on the field. Sweet. I think the biggest thing, honestly, for getting better quality is just being able to encode at a much better quality. Because I'm encoding at a pretty decent quality right now. I'm using, so if you're using times 264, there's fastest, faster, fast, medium, slow, slower, slowest. Slowest is the absolute best quality. Faster is the absolute least harsh on your computer. And then medium is right in the middle, but it's recommended you use faster. Not even fast, just faster. That's the recommended for OBS for anybody. That's what it auto recommends. But I chose to go with medium, and it works well. It didn't really work out today so well on no one survived, but that's a pretty harsh game to play while you're using your processor to stream. And I should be using the 3090 to stream, I know that. But I feel like the quality's so much better with the processor over the video card. So, oh, I know, True. That's my PC's built. I bought all the parts while they were on sale, and then once I got them all, I put it together. But I don't mean buying it from Meta. I mean getting a partnership with Meta. I'm trying to get a free PC, man. And I don't want to use it I don't want to get it just to use them as a free PC. I firmly believe that if somebody's going to buy a complete, Meta is probably the better company to go to right now. Like, I've seen a lot of their builds. I know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of streamers that use their stuff. Everybody's more than happy with the amount of service they get. One of our community members bought a complete from them not long ago and had great customer service with them and everything. So, again, you know, like, super happy to support them and put them out there. I don't do it every stream. I definitely would if I had the PC, but, you know, that's just my opinion. But yeah, if I wanted a partnership from a PC build company, it would definitely be Meta. And I've already got a partnership application in, but that was like 8 months ago. So I don't think it's happening anytime soon. Sadly. Like, the realization of that just hit. It just hit me. Like, yeah, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But that's all good. We got to work towards something, right? That's my next big step, is getting a partnership with a hardware company. They make some great quality builds, yeah, absolutely. Some of their builds are like just wild. I mean, wild stuff that they build. And honestly, I say I saved up and bought these parts individually. I did not. I spent a bunch of money in 2020. Or in 2019, I think it was 2019, because somebody sent me the processor. I say somebody, it was Chavez. Everybody knows it was Chavez. Sent me the processor. So I was like, well, I guess I'm upgrading now. So I bought the 2070 Super, and I bought the motherboard and the RAM and all that kind of stuff, and I upgraded. And then in 2021, I think, one of our community members, who remains anonymous, sent me the 3080 I've got in this thing. So technically, the processor and the graphics card were sent to me, which are the two most expensive things. So I appreciate you guys more than you know, because we'd still be running the old stuff if not. You had a custom from a local company that's pretty good. Was featured on his website for quite a while. I think he took it down when people asked what it cost. No refunds. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. That's awesome, though, man. That's awesome. Not all their PCs, True. I mean, to get a good quality gaming PC, man, $2,100. That's not bad, man. I mean, you think about the parts I've got in this PC, man. We're well over that. We're well over $2,100. But again, different members of the community sent me the main pieces, and then, you know, the other stuff I bought in flow with the sales that were on at the time. But I spent $1,500 on everything else. Like, the graphics card and processor by itself would have been, what, $2,500 or something? So I've probably got $4,000 in the PC total. Like, and that's without all the wheel and pedal and stuff. So, I mean, if they can build one that's similar to this but better quality for $2,500, I don't see that as a bad deal. He handles support and upgrades for you as well. Oh, battery, you can't beat that, man. Yeah, when you get a local shop that does custom PC builds that works with you on it too, that's a good thing, man. That's a real good thing. The hybrid cooling, dude, I would love to have hybrid cooling that works. I had a liquid cooler on mine at one time, but the back plate didn't actually work. And I thought it did, and I was running like 60, 70, 80 sometimes. You know, it was getting close to shutting down. But it turns out the back plate didn't let it tighten all the way down, so it was never making good connection on the processor. But I'd love to have a hybrid cooler for the graphics card. It'd be great. And it cost you $2,500, Bob? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's not a bad price, man. Like, for a custom PC build shop, it's not too bad. Oh, I bet battery. Yeah, man. I've always wanted a hybrid liquid cooled, or just a liquid cooled video card, with a good. It doesn't even have to be like a custom tube, color, and all that kind of stuff. Liquid cooled for a processor either. Just a solid liquid cooled system that works, right? I had another liquid cooler on this setup on this processor, but the Ryzen series runs a little hotter than the Intel does, and it was a smaller liquid cooler, and it just wasn't keeping up with it. So I had to ditch it for the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4 air cooler. That thing works great, man. But yeah, I'd love to run liquid cooled. I think my PC would run much better. But, again, you do what you got to do, right? It's got a very nice hybrid, but man, it's pricey. I bet it is. Yeah, I would love to look into a hybrid build to put one on myself. I took my 2070 Super apart, my 1080, my 1070 Ti apart, and put new seals and new thermal paste and all that kind of stuff in. At least twice on the 1070, probably at least 3 times on the 1070, at least twice on the 2070 Super. I'm not afraid to like break into the parts and work on them. Like, I'm not afraid to break them or anything. As long as you're careful with them and you're really, really careful, you're good most of the time. So, like, if I could find a good hybrid that I could put on myself, I would probably do it. But I know it's pricey, so that's kind of out of the question. Kind of out of the question. You smack the computer and knock Windows out of it. It costs you $100, $150 to get it fixed. I have no idea, Bob. I don't know how you accidentally knock Windows out of your PC. You can accidentally knock Windows out of your house, but I don't know how you did it to a PC. I'm gonna use that next time I eat something good, though, Bob. It's so good, make Bob want to smack the Windows out of your computer. You got a very nice and very unexpected bonus from work. So I got the "What would NASA do" quote, along with the middle of the road quote to take to the wife. Figured you get the middle of the road after showing how much you could spend. Yeah, dude, you can spend a very large sum of money on computers. Like, my dream build would be a Threadripper. Like, that's what I really want. But I mean, a Threadripper processor by itself is like, what, $6,000, $7,000 or something? Like, you ended up with the NASA system? Oh, nice, dude. Heck yeah. You dropped your glass side on your PC. It's been open air ever since. Dude, I'm seriously considering that. Like, I'm honestly at this point. Right now, I'm running a positive airflow system, but I'm seriously considering just doing an open air build and letting it fly, man. As cold as my room stays, because I block my air vent during the winter when the heat's on, so my room stays pretty cold. And then during the summer, I've got ceiling fan and an air vent right on top of my PC. I don't know that it'd be any hotter, that's for sure. I mean, it may be. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the science for that, so. Not that I understand anything science related at all, but I understand positive and negative airflow. Better be running super efficient air filters. I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah, I've got mesh, those high dollar mesh magnetized air filters all over mine. So yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, never mind battery. That's a good point. I've got dogs, and they shed. So yeah, no, bad idea. Bad idea. It sounds like a good idea in theory. It sounds like a good idea in theory. Nah, never mind. No open airflow for me. Liquid cooled and hybrid cooled. That's the only way to go. I know the issue. Yeah, yeah. We've got a long-haired Silky, and his hair, man, it's like he never loses any of it, but it always comes off. You go pet him and you pull a handful of hair off, but there's nothing missing. It's like it's never ending shedding. It's never ending, and it's starting to get spring too. You know, so here anyway. Of course, in Louisiana it's probably warm, so they're starting to shed even more, which is crazy. What is a hybrid? So a hybrid GPU would have fans and liquid-cooled hoses going to it. I think. Yeah, air cooling backup. Yeah, there you go. So it's a liquid-cooled GPU, so graphics card, but with fans too as an air-cooled backup. So that way, if it does start getting kind of warm with just the liquid-cooled, the fans will kick on too. Pretty crazy setup. It's like the board. It's probably more to cool the board of the graphics card than it is the actual processing of the graphics card. Where's this guy at? Oh, dang, he's way over here, guys. I'm out of time though. We're gonna have to finish this up on Monday. Dang it. Not with the dust you get, no liquid cooled here. No, dude, you want liquid cooling. That's the thing. Is it since it's a closed loop, you would want liquid cooling. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. Again, I don't know the science on it. I don't know the science on a lot of stuff though. Yeah, liquid cooled is definitely better in my opinion in dusty environments. Whew, that save right there. That threw me out of my seat. All right, we'll get full one more time and then we'll shut him down. Make one more little run here with it. Yeah, conversation went from food to PCs real quick, didn't it? Good filters and canned air. There you go. It plugs the radiator too fast? I mean, not if you're running just some good mesh filters, and if you have to, do what I did, man. There was a while there I had those magnetized mesh filters, and I double stacked them. And believe it or not, it actually worked. It may have limited the airflow slightly, but it worked before I got this setup I'm in now. Anyway, my PC's the furthest it can be from anything right now. So not in the desert climate. I mean, it may not work for that. I don't know. Again, I have no idea. I don't know science, much less the science on different environments for different cooling systems. So I have no idea. Almost there. Yeah, I try to clean my filters off once a month. Only because my PC's in a fairly clean spot. Like, it's the furthest from the floor it can be. It's furthest away from the floor it can be on the desk. Like, We've got a pretty good air filter system on the house, so I'm not worried about stuff falling out of the vents on it or anything. And then I try to clean it twice a year, like pull it apart, take everything out of it, clean it twice a year. Not the actual CPU cooler. I take that off once a year and replace thermal paste on it. All right. Actually, this might be a good place to stop him. We'll get him turned around here, and we're full. So when we come back Monday, we'll finish running this load, and we should be about done. We should have about 3 more trips, if that. Probably 2 more trips. Let's go ahead and check and see. We've got 74% done. We've got delivered 257. We got 112 to go. Yeah, so we got 4 more trips. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. So 4 more trips, and probably that 4th trip. Harvester's loud. Probably that 4th trip will not take the whole time. So, but we'll pick back up right here on Monday. On Iowa Plainsview anyway, because tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be kicking off the multiplayer stream, the last stream on Western Australia. The following Friday, we'll be starting our new multiplayer server. The server will be up and running when I go live. And we'll probably start a little early next Friday. Not tomorrow, but the next Friday. So that I have time to do the wheel spins and I can get settled in on my farm and get everything set up and going, that kind of stuff too. So we'll probably start a little bit early next Friday. But remember, 1 p.m. tomorrow, finishing off Western Australia right here on Twitch. Tomorrow night on the main YouTube channel, Sons of the Forest with Bone 13 at 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, I've got a video dropping on the main YouTube channel. It is I'll take that in-game money before we go. Saturday, I've got a video dropping for the Forever Skies demo. Watch it. Let me know what you guys think. Share it around. And then, I guess, Dinkum on Sunday. And then Monday, we'll be back doing our normal Medieval Dynasty. And then back here on Iowa Plainsview finishing this up. So that's kind of the schedule. Thank you, Bob, for the happy birthday 500 in-game dollars. I appreciate you, man. Are we putting names in the ring for farms? Yes, Junior. At me in Discord in the MP Chit Chat channel. And let me know you want a farm. And I will get you put in the names. Because right now it's just Crystal and Gabe. Celtic and Gabe. Sorry, Crystal and Gabe, I think, are teaming up. Or Crystal and Celtic are teaming up. Somebody's teaming up with somebody else. But right now, I just got 2 farms that are taken. So, yeah. Let me know. Just add me in Discord so it tags me and I can go back and look for it. And I'll get you put in the wheel of names for next Friday. We'll do the same thing. We'll spin. I'll have numbered farms, and then we'll spin, and whoever gets the first draw gets the first farm. So that way it's equal for everybody. Voltage, thank you for the birthday wishes. Battery, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the gifted subs today, too. The community gets something out of it, and I get something out of it. Much appreciated, sir. Crystal's teaming up with Gabe. Celtic wants their own farm, so Gabe and Celtic are the only names right now. But, yeah. So if you want your own farm on the next Farm Sim server, probably leaning toward Northeastern Carolina. It's probably where we're going to be. Multi-farm. We're going to do land auctions every Friday. We'll do wheel spins on stream so that everybody sees it. And I'll have a farm that if you don't want your own farm, you can hop on and play on my farm. The server will run all the time. Jump on whenever you want. So, but I appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a safe weekend. Later, folks.